Yo, what's up, guys? Yes, again, continuing the series of the best team. I mean, the viable team you can go around. We just had you know, the announcement last night. So, yeah, I've covered that in another video. So today, continuing with the schedule, I'm gonna talk about the PvP. So, the tag we're gonna talk about today is actually one of my kind of weird tag that keep on haunting me, and that's gonna be a tough as nails. Okay, tough as nail finally has a proper main attacker. I mean, I'm sorry, but yeah, it does have a crossbone. Okay, it does have crossbone, but now it's like crossbone doesn't play like a tough as nail unit. Okay, the thing about crossbone is like crossbone is like a really unit that more like it does counter. It does play more like an unstoppable unit. You know, unstoppable plays like a getting your opponent close, and then you start a counter attack with one or two unit, and that's how crossbone play with the critical and everything. It's just gonna pummel opponent apart. But the difference that we have from a Zeong EX, it does actually play like a Tave Snail, which is taking hits. Yeah, anything that about Zeong is actually about taking more and more hits, and especially with how a Char is gonna be like, yeah, if I die, I live once. It's a reference. It's a reference to the anime where Char got beaten by Amuro and then he escaped with the head only, and then he got shot by Amuro again. But yeah, at least that's how it's gonna go. It with Zeon type of unit, you have another 15% increase. Char has an increased awaken skill, which is again great. This guy is good. Okay, this guy is good. Um, but it's more like, especially what I say is like why he play like a more like a Tawai Snails. Like he's there to receive your attacks. Okay, he openly accept your attacks. That sounds. I'm sorry. Okay, so Charles like that kind of guy. He's just that kind of guy. Okay, tough as nail. Right? I'm sorry. So yeah, again, so if you go with a attack power, it's very high. Again, less HP, better for this guy. He has increased attack by. Okay, it's just good. Okay, it's just good. It just want you to come in him and hug him, give him a lot of explosions, and then he gotta kill you back, right? So yeah, Zeon, very good. Very Zeon, it's a very tough as nail tank. Okay, attacker. Okay, it just there. It just there. Okay. If you want to go with the free-to-play option, you have Zeong, but I do see like um, double Zeta is actually very strong as well as a attacker. I do feel like double Zeta is very strong. It does actually work with a support like Asuna as well. So it's a very versatile unit. You can actually go instead of double Zeta. I mean, instead of the full armor double Zeta, you can actually go with the SP 100 your. Wait, it's not Tawai Nail. I'm sorry. Enhance in double Zeta. The other one is not Tawai Nail. So my bad. Okay, so so yeah, you're gonna go with this guy. Can be great. So if we go with patch form, is either you go with him or you go with double Zeta. Okay, double Zeta is great. Always good. Another option is like actually having double Zeta as a support. So you can go with Zeong and then double Zeta as a support. Again, and the character is gonna be, of course, it's gonna be Alma Asuna. If you don't have Alma, just go with any support you have. Alma is the best. For the free range, it's gonna be Gaia, but only one support, like. So it's gonna be a bit of a problem. At least if you have Alma, I mean it's a base standard. I do hope everyone has Alma. Asuna Elmarit is very good pilot. I do hope everyone have it. Another option is will be Gato. Yeah, Gato is very good as well because again, Gato is a really range focus. So yeah, either Elma or Gato can work. So and next unit, okay, this unit I actually really like it. Like this unit is supposed to be like a very bonkers unit, but apparently it's like it does have a bit of a problem with the output. GB02 is a very weird unit. If you say about it, like I'm not really sure what happened with it. Okay, GB02 is a very defense-focused unit, but it's cool. And the attack is really low. Actually, it's really low for the support. You would expect support have at least 10,000 to be somewhat viable, but the thing about GP02 is it has one of the strongest AOE, one of the strongest attack in the game. This one, non-EX 6/6 with non-EX is, I think, it's the highest, right? And you only use the EX weapon when you really have to. I mean, because of the range limitation, right? So GP02 is actually, I think it's like a very bonkers unit, but it's like a, it's kind of hard to getting a team for this guy. I mean, he has increased critical, and also like, but it's just all over the place. Okay, but you can actually use it if you like it. If you want that lucky shot with the AOE, yeah. And he can tank hits, okay? Don't forget that he can tank hits. He will accept any hits. This guy is tough as nail, man. Tough as nail, haha. So anyway, the battle support actually is Sirocco, the DO. DO is a battle support. I would prefer still use GP02, but yeah, DO is gonna be great because of, again, the AOE. Not the AOE. It's just like, here's the thing. Here's the predecessor of RG Mirage. Okay, this guy has increased attack when it's actually countering, which is, yeah, really insane. Increase awaken, and then also have a SP, like increase morale, and also increase range. And this guy is pretty much great, right? Here's the best. Again, you don't. We're gonna talk about a more free-to-play option after this. Okay. Yeah. So the next one, tank. You get either with Gundam or narrative. It's good if you can have the Gundam and then put Yona instead, so you can have 2 blocks. Like, basically, this is the better options. I do think so. But you have a stronger narrative, go with narrative. I have a stronger narrative, I'll go with narrative. But in this case, you can go with the Gundam. Gundam is pretty tough. Really tough unit actually. So yeah, you can use him as a tank. The other options gonna be for finally the support. Yeah, you can go with Ghetto, or let me see, anyone can be brought here. Gundam full armor, I do think it's kind of disappointing. Not really a fan. I would rather go with the Zeong instead, but yeah, you can go with this guy if you want to. So now we talk about options. Okay, first of all, again, the attacker options always go for full armor double zeta. This is the main attacker options. Another option you can actually see here based on the, the UR is actually, of course, the OG, and that's gonna be this guy. Cosmon is very good, still very good. He gonna wreak havoc and stuff. The problem with the Master Black Dragon is not under it's not under the UC tag, so it's gonna be having a bit of problem. And the next one's gonna be, no, you cannot use this guy here, but you can actually use Banshee. If you have Banshee, here's the best tank in this category. I mean, basically, it's one of the best tank in the game actually, Banshee. So yeah, you can use Banshee here. Don't even bother with Easy Egg because it's on the sky. You're gonna have a big problem. Okay. For the tank, another option for the free-to-play tank, I do think you can go with DO, right? Then you can go with the Psycho Gundam. The other one is the other Psycho Gundam, and then full armor Hyakusugi is very good. But personally, I would go with Hainu. Hainu very strong. Full armor Hyakusugi is like more a bit offensive, I think. No, it's more defense based, right? And it has like the eye field is 30%. Hainu is more offensive with the AOE, very strong AOE and very strong attack, but it has 40% actually instead of 30%, which is pretty good, and includes collision evasion, which is very important for tank because tank often miss their attack. So yeah, I personally I would go with Hainu for the free one. Very good option on that. Then yeah, support we have covered. Attacker, let me see. Yeah, G3 Gundam is actually a very good unit as well. Oh yeah, the good thing about DO, I have to remind you that DO is not limited You can get him from gacha, but it's not limited. You only can get it from gacha, but not limited. Okay, so in that case, you still have an edge over having to go with a GP02. Other than it's actually a better unit in overall. GP the things about this guy is not. I think it's defense now, right? Oh, beam. Okay. Beam. Yeah, the others are using beam and special. So, the thing is, like, if you want to use the GB03, it's actually if you have Gato, it's better to run with Gato. Again, because of the physical defense. But other than that, the O is actually always the better options. Do we have options to replace the O? I think, let me see. Zeko 1 is actually a pretty okay options. I mean, Zeko 1 is a very fast unit. I'm saying you be careful with this guy. It's very fast. He's mostly gonna move first, and you're gonna get itself pummeled to bits. Careful with this guy, okay? It doesn't have really much attack actually. So you have to be careful that Zeko 1. Where is he? I want to show you his maximum potential. Zeko 1 is like yeah, it's only mobility. The attack is abysmal. So it's just there to debuff. I don't really like. I tried this guy. He sucks. Okay, he just moves fast. He's like Murasame, like go fast, got killed. That's it. The thing is, like with Toughest Nail, you have to remember that Toughest Nail works very well in a more defensive position. So if you want to go something like this, I would rather go with a second tank rather than having a second support. So this is what might actually you see if you want to go with the Toughest Nail. Yeah, it actually hits really hard. You just need you to actually start attacking first. They can take damage, they can take hits, and they gonna kill you for being reckless. Even the team that actually use crossbones actually apply the same kind of logic. Let let your opponent go in, and then you just counter like. I mean, crossbones just one shot everything. Okay, careful with crossbone. I mean, if you are fighting this team, careful with crossbone. Other than that, yeah, yeah, there's nothing much actually. A lot of these units are actually, you know, not free to play. Yeah, you can Gilly Cook. I'm curious about this one. Gilly Cook. This one is Gato's Gilly Cook, right? Oh, Marine Command attack. This one is pretty okay on attack. But the weapon's gonna be like, okay, not that great. You'd rather use the G3 gun, okay? You'd rather use that. But GB01 is still okay. Tank. If you have tank, just put anyone. Oh, I forgot another. I almost forgot this one. So you can actually go like this, okay? The attacker, the main attacker, you can actually use with Oberon, okay? Oberon is good with Itosugi. I think it's CFSS, right? ESFS. Oh no, it's Ayug, huh? I mean, Itosugi is always good with this melee kind of unit. Another option is gonna be Banagir or Setsuna. Just go with the one with the good melee. You can go with that. And then after that, you can actually go with another guy on the support. Why is this guy here? Huh. Like, okay, so you can actually use I forgot. Which one is like use as support? Oh yeah, G3 you can use as this one, or you can use a support attacker. You can use Silco, you can use Gato, you can use Koguraki. That's a lot of option here. Koguraki is the better option, to be honest, for the attacker. But support, just use anyone with the support, okay? And then as a tank, yeah, the tank's like, you gotta go DO. I think DO is a very hefty tank, to be honest. So yeah, this is the team. I do think it's like this one is such a have a very good variety on the units they have. Like you see this one's like yeah, it's all free. It's all free units, and like that's great. It does have might be a bit of problem because it lacks global support. I mean, I don't really like full armor, seriously. Full armor doesn't really play well to my book. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, but it's still a good tech, okay? So yeah, that's all for me today. Let me know what you think about Toughest Nail in this current season. I think it's like a very solid options, especially with the upcoming the coming of Zeong. And also you still have the O and also native. A lot of tough nails actually you are, and they are pretty strong. Especially now, Zeong's really strong. So yeah, that's all for me today. Again, leave a comment below if what you think about this tag and in current season. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye.